Garland inbounds to Jared Allen. Knocks it back to Darius Garland, who's so dangerous. Sideline, long gun, goes for Max Strus. Even with a pair of triples, they've shut out the Pistons in the first minute and a half. Pistons are 0 for 4. Cade backs on Garland. The long gun goes. So Tim Hardaway Jr. Shooting specialist from distance. He made those in his entire career. Down the lane goes Garland for a miss. Asar Thompson with a rebound. Nice lob to Jalen Duren. And it's 6-5.
You notice several Pistons are getting comfortable throwing that lob. Not just Cade to Jalen Duren.
Pistons gang up on the perimeter on Garland. Flips it behind him to Strus. Across the lane goes Mobley. And he fires and fills it.
Asar Thompson a moment ago to Jalen Duren with a lob. I remember Tobias, I believe, caught him with a pair of lobs in the last game. So it's not just Cade.
Cade against Garland. Way too big for him, but missed the shot. Tapped around off the fingertips of Jared Allen. Foul called on Cade.
Good choice, Asar Thompson. Give him the assist.
So Jalen Duren and Cade both with an early foul. There's Donovan Mitchell. Garland gets a nice screen from Strus, but threw it away, and the Pistons threw it right back. From the corner, Mobley, Ripple.
George, he's 41% from three-land. A vastly improved part of his game to go with all that stuff he can do on the interior.
And he will block shots. And it was a pretty darn good rebounder. Here comes Cade down the lane, hooks on the run and hits it. 11-7 the score. Garland deep bouncing. Mobley missing, but a foul.
Here's that extra pass into the corner. Hardaway tries, but he's not going to get there in time, and that's the second splash from Mobley from three-land. And then Cade, in his typical fashion, down the lane. It doesn't matter how tall that last defender is at all. Give him the layup.
Second foul just now on Jalen Duren. Out he goes. In comes Isaiah Stewart.
I don't think that was a development that the coaching staff probably thought
planning for
would be an issue. Well, what is an issue, though, early is the play of Evan Mobley.
Already with 10 points. Stu hands to Cade. Cade's got Garland on him, fires over him. It's off the heel. Rebound to Mobley. Now Strus finds Karis LeVert. LeVert to the basket, missed on the double clutch. Long rebound to Garland. Garland from the baseline just floats it up and fills it up. That's enough, says J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take a timeout. Cavaliers have been great out of the gate. They lead it 15-7. They're
Has awarded $1 million in total to students around the city.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
$1 million. Pistons go inside to Asar Thompson. He's been playing like $1 million around the rim lately. He draws a foul on Evan Mobley. Mobley has been murdered so far. He's 3 for 3, including 2 for 2 from distance, and he has 10.
You know what? Up top, he was okay on the ball, but it was coming off the ball and then across the shoulder of Asar Thompson where that foul was cited.
Asar gets better and better all the time.
See right there? And now he's coming down across the shoulder, the face, and everything George easily calls. Well, you know what he's doing? He's finding ways to be productive and to score in an offense that does not set up for him in the half court. No, they're not.
But he's breaking it down. He already has a pair of free throws to help the Pistons pull within 15-9. And the Pistons D up on the Cavaliers and force a turnover on Darius Garland. Isaiah Stewart against Jared Allen. Hands to Tobias. Gets to the lane, stops and fires and kills it. That's some vintage Tobias right there.
It was. I like the fact that he can play with his back to the basket, or he can face up and create a shot for himself.
Garland inside, corkscrew, double clutch, scoop, and score. 17-11 Cleveland. Asar Thompson to the basket. Too hard with a running hook. Mobley to forecourt, quickly to Garland. Garland with the long gun, won't go. Rebound batted out of bounds by Strus. Pistons basketball was 6:51 to play in the first. They're down 6 here in downtown Detroit.
Yeah, I'd say that's off of Strus.
Asar Thompson to forecourt. Cade against Strus. Isaiah Stewart with a screen. Cade turns to the rim. Turns back, fires. It's going to be wide. Mobley with a rebound. Forecourt to Karis LeVert.
Who wants to drive every time.
Puts it back to Mobley. Mobley down the lane. Rejected by Isaiah Stewart. Nice block. Into the corner it goes to Garland. He shortens up a shot that doesn't take it. Outside for LeVert, who misses from distance. Rebound Stu to Cade to Tim Hardaway Jr. Cade to the lane. Hardaway Jr. with a long gun. It goes.
So occupied with Cade Cunningham in the lane. There were 4 Cavaliers that time waiting for him, and nobody out there on the arc for Hardaway.
Garland to the basket for the Cavs. Shoots a pass to LeVert. Now Strus in the corner. Misses on the triple try. Hardaway Jr. to Cade. Cade shovels it off to Stu. Double clutcher. Yes! For Isaiah Stewart.
With a little hang time there.
Pistons are within one.
It's the Pistons and their defense that is allowing them to pull them.
Out of the Cleveland timeout, let's see what the Cavaliers do. Darius Garland got a screen from Jared Allen and tripled.
Isaiah Stewart, and I understand what he's thinking with Allen. If he rolls, he can hurt you near the basket, so he's trying to defend that while stepping up and showing on the shooter, Garland. But Georgie's got to step out a little higher because Garland has terrific range.
Oh, he sure does. From the sideline, Hardaway Jr. with a miss. Rebound comes off to Sam Merrill. Merrill off the bench. Shooter out of Utah State. Ty Jerome is checked in too. He can score and does. Runs it up off the glass.
He's not coming in to pass, folks.
Exactly. Couple of quick hoops out of the timeout for Cleveland. They're back up. It's 22-16 Cavaliers. Tobias backs on Merrill. Turns and fires and fills it.
I don't think
that was like stealing right there.
Yeah, I don't think he liked the fact that Merrill outdueled him for that offensive rebound a moment ago, last time down. Just got him even.
Jerome to the basket, fires and fills it. If he's got the ball in his hands, it's probably going up. But give him credit, he can score.
Yeah, shoots a nice percentage too. That's the other thing.
Cade crosses over on Jerome. Topside Tobias for a long gun. It won't go. Stu boards it back up and in. Nice job by Isaiah Stewart.
You got to work real hard to get that type of offensive rebounding position. So kudos to Stu for making it happen.
24-20 Cleveland. Jerome with a screen from Allen. Cade fights through it. Well, tipped away by Tobias. Picked up in the corner by Niang. Misses. Allen with a stick back. No. Stu with a rebound. Here comes Cade to forecourt. Screen from Isaiah Stewart. Triple try, no. Rebound, out of bounds. Off Isaiah Stewart, I believe, is the call.
You know, that's like a small forward / power forward that Merrill's trying to guard right there, and he's playing Tobias. But I love what Isaiah Stewart was able to do, out-dueling the big fella and the really good rebounding big fella that time.
We have 3:27 to play in the first. Malik Beasley and Simone Fontecchio check in for the Pistons. Jalen Tyson checks in for Cleveland. High screen by Mobley for Jerome. Wraps it around to Tyson. Outside to Merrill. Mobley, very quick to the baseline. Off the glass too hard. Rebound Cade. Shovels it to Malik Beasley. Gets it back on top. 3 to play in the first. Pistons down 4 at home to Cleveland. Cade driving to the basket. Lays it up. Lays it in. That wasn't easy.
Nope. Super move.
Pistons trail by just 2. Jerome against Ron Holland, who's also checked in. Jerome inside, had to pass it, and Cade swiped the pass. Cade to the basket against Mobley, lays it up, lays it in. And we're tied at 24. Sam Merrill, topside to Mobley for the Cavaliers. Playing in front of the Piston bench, George Niang fires and fills it. And that's a triple for the big man. 6'7" and 240.
Yeah, he doesn't have the classic basketball body build, but he can play.
He's proven that now in his 9th year out of Iowa State. Ron Holland's in the corner. Ron Holland for 3. It's long. Rebound comes away to Tyson. Tyson in the lane, dragged that pivot foot, and they caught him. It's a walk. Minute and 56 to play in the first. Cavaliers 27, the Pistons 24. Cade to forecourt. Sam Merrill, now Jerome playing outside. Pass goes to Malik Beasley on the right wing. Triple try, no. Merrill boards it ahead to Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome to the lane. Shots on the way, and it's down. What did I tell you? If he's got the ball, it's going up. 29 to 24. Probably coach's orders.
I guess that's okay, though, when you shoot 51% from the field.
Yeah. Almost a swipe. Cade now gets a screen from Stu. Goes back to Stu with it. Isaiah Stewart, half hook from the front, no. Rebound to Niang. Off to Jerome. Pistons down 5. A minute left in the first. Ty Jerome, top side to George Niang. He'll drive it, put that shoulder into the defender, and laid it in.
You know, that's why that kind of squat build of his and 200 and how many pounds, George?
240.
Yeah, that pays off on a drive like that.
7 straight for the Cavaliers. Pistons could use a score. Ron Holland breaks away from the corner, feeds it inside to Isaiah Stewart, who draws a foul. Fouls on Mobley, and that's the second on Evan Mobley. Tip off your weekend with some Pistons basketball. Watch as Jalen Duren and the Pistons take on the Philadelphia 76ers Friday night at 7:30. Grab your spot now at pistons.com/tickets.
Pistons had a little hiccup against
Clock assassin. Now in for Detroit. Cade Cunningham.
Now comes Cade. Talking about the hiccup against Atlanta. Maybe that wasn't a hiccup. That was just a battle.
Trae Young. They got iced that night. But concentrating on this one, though, George, because this will still be a great homestand. But they got to get this game.
Yep, Jerome in the lane. Shoots again and scores it. Flexes his muscle a little bit.
Yeah.
Foul on Marcus Sasser. Ty Jerome already has 8 on 4 out of 4, plus an assist.
They're getting penetration on the dribble in the lane and doing some damage. Good ball handlers out there, many of them.
Makes the free throw. Now it's 34-26. Half a minute to play in the first. Pistons down by 8 here in downtown Detroit. Marcus Sasser against Tyson. Now he'll work against Merrill. Dumps the Stu inside. Tried to find Simone Fontecchio in the corner. This is my fault. Pass was too high. 13.9 to play in the first. Darius Garland's coming back for Cleveland. Jalen Tyson checks out. They have Niang, Jerome, Garland, Merrill, and Mobley, all shooters on the floor.
And that's why you bring one more defender in there for these last 10 seconds. Asar Thompson check in for Fontecchio.
Jerome to the lane. Jerome guns on the run. It won't go. Snatch away, rebound, Isaiah Stewart. Sasser. And Malik Beasley releases his 3 too late. It was short anyway. Who's the star so far for the Cavaliers? Well, a couple of them, but leading the way is the fourth-year man, Evan Mobley. He's at double figures with 10. The second, Pistons trail by 8. Ron Holland dribble hands to Simone Fontecchio. Paul Reed catches top side, misses on the shot. Comes off to Mobley.
You know, Georgia came early in the shot clock, but he was so wide open, and Cleveland was giving him the 14-footer.
They throw it away. Holland to Marcus Sasser to the basket. No. Reed with the rebound outside to Ron Holland who scores.
Now you got Holland on the floor, you got Reed on the floor, so you know you're going to get some hustle, and you're probably going to get some extra possessions because of those two guys.
Delay of game call. It's now on the Pistons for stepping the ball out of bounds. The Cavaliers couldn't rush it up. Tyson with the basketball. Spins to the baseline, facing jump hook, no. Paul Reed with the rebound. Pistons going to the number 3 center. Don't forget, Jalen Duren got 2 quick fouls. Simone Fontecchio into the corner for the shot for Ron Holland. No, Reed with a rebound.
He's got 3 rebounds in 30 seconds.
Simone Fontecchio's shot halfway down, popped out. Mobley to Merrill for the shot, and he sticks it. They do have shooters.
They do. A lot of them. Enough to deal with the loss of Donovan Mitchell tonight.
6 out of 11 from downtown for the Cavaliers. They're up 37-28. Simone Fontecchio penetrates. Pistons kick it outside to Sasser, inside to Reed. Up and in after a nice bump fake. He lost Mobley, who's playing with 2 fouls. Mobley to forecourt. Dribble hands to Ty Jerome against Simone Fontecchio. Now Jerome bothered by Reed. Inside to Mobley, into the corner. An air ball from Jalen Tyson. Pistons rush it up to Reed. Paul Reed over Mobley, no. George Niang with a rebound to Merrill. Now Ty Jerome has it. Merrill topside for 3. Missed it. Tyson with a rebound. Jerome had to pass it again.
And
it's out of bounds. Off Ron Holland, says Nick Booker.
The game is
And a
starting.
foul.
Yeah, the game is starting to heat up. Intensity, increasing, physicality as well. Pistons down 7, but Georgia playing with energy.
Greg Porter Jr. checks in for Cleveland. 6'2" guard in his second year from Wichita State. Mobley, 3 for a minute, doesn't take the shot, gets to the lane and does. It tried to come out but didn't, and they blow the whistle on Paul Reed. So now it's 39-30 with 9:36 to play in the half, and Mobley's at the free throw line.
This play was so slow, George. And yeah, there's a foul because it's contact. We can see that. But the play was so slow by Mobley, you almost felt like you could have fouled him a second time to stop the and one.
Mm-hmm.
You can foul him 3 times, you're only going to get called for it once.
Exactly. Made the free throw. He has 13. Marcus Sasser to Ron Holland. Slices through the lane. Back in the corner to Simone Fontecchio. Shot was partially blocked. Pulled down inside by Paul Reed, who scores. He's making his presence known.
Sure, like he always seems to do. He's got 4 rebounds. He's been on the floor 3 minutes, folks.
And he uses those minutes. Mobley pulls his way inside against Reed, though, and stretches out all of those 7-0 to score, and he has 15. Reed, topside for 3, and it's through. Got your back, buddy, and one. 42-35, Cleveland.
You might be surprised, but we're not because we watch him in practice.
Yeah.
He makes those.
Mobley will try, and he connects.
A duel inside this game materializing at the center spot.
Mobley's 3 for 3 from distance. Ron Holland to the basket for a score. Got some contact along the way, didn't get a call. Cleveland leads it by 8, and they have it. Just under 8.5 to play in the half. Mobley nearly lost it. Now Merrill is bumped. And they call the foul on Simone Fontecchio.
What if I told you there'd be a duel in the middle of this game between Paul Reed and Evan Mobley? Folks, would you ever believe that?
3-point shooting duel.
A big part of it.
They take Ty Jerome out. They have Garland, Merrill, Jared Allen, Porter, and Tyson on the court. Tyson broke for the basket. Pass was behind him and out of bounds. 8:14 to play in the half. Let's see what the Pistons can do to take advantage of this turnover by the Cavaliers.
Well, that bench is not hurt. And now J.B. Bickerstaff will start to move his starters back into the game.
Malik Beasley's pass for Paul Reed, swiped by Allen. to Tyson inside for a score for Porter. Craig Porter Jr. scores. Pistons rush it up. From the corner, Simone Fontecchio misses. Jared Allen with a rebound to Merrill. Porter Jr. sees some daylight, tries to get to the basket. Fouled along the way by Ron Holland. Second on Ron.
Holland got him.
Fourth team foul.
Holland got him, but I think that he would have been okay serving him up for Paul Reed, who was in position to at least resist the shot.
Porter Jr. had a half a dozen starts in his rookie year. Is at the line. Gets the first. Now a message from the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
For a limited time, AZ Plan customers who trade in their current vehicle can lease an F-150 for just $399 a month for 24 months.
Porter missed the next. 48-37 Cleveland. Marcus Sasser. Blew a foul on Merrill. And a hand check shove, it looked like to me. With 7:27 to play here in the half. Malik Beasley. Top side of Jalen Duren. Back to Sasser. Clock at 7. Malik to the basket. With a windmill on the way.
That was nice. You don't see Malik dunk in the half court too often, but that beautiful curl is what made it happen. Had a defender trailing and out of position.
48-39. Garland shuffled his feet as he stopped. That's a walk.
Watch Malik Beasley move without the basketball. Known for his catching and shooting right there. And hey, he didn't care that Allen was thinking about coming over help side, George. He had dunking on his mind.
Sure did. Sasser against Porter Jr. Marcus flips it sideline to Ron Holland for a long gun that goes. Pistons needed that. They're now within 6. Ron Holland has 7. 6:44 to play in the half. Garland with a screen from Jared Allen. Out fake with a sideline 3. Pocket pick by Ron Holland. Holland down the lane to the rim. Double clutcher short. And he will get the call to go his way in a collision with Sam Merrill. That's a block on Merrill.
We'll see.
Ron Holland making things happen.
Friday, February 7th. You can shop the collection at pistons313shop.com or the LCA team store this Friday. And I want to add this, guys, as part of the collaboration, the Pistons will also be contributing to help fund the competitive Wayne State University Malcolm X Leadership Award. It's issued annually to students in recognition and celebration of their civic engagement, social activism, and community empowerment work. So a lot of great things going on by the Pistons organization right now.
Famous and important name, Malcolm X. 6:33 to play here in the first half. Ron Holland has been important to the Pistons the last couple of minutes. He finishes off a 7-0 run. Pistons are within 4.
The bench just served well. As starters, Tobias Harris, Cade Cunningham, and Jalen Duren are back on the floor.
Cavaliers have it in the hands of Porter Jr. Off into the corner to Karis LeVert. LeVert over Cade. Misses. Saved by Jared Allen. Outside for Max Strus. In front to Allen. And he scores over Cade, who got a hand on his hand. And he'll be called for the foul. His second.
Well, when they saved the basketball, they were able to keep it moving. Now the Pistons are out of position defensively. Cade's the only guy protecting that rim, and here comes Allen, all 6'11" of him. 7-1 if you count the afro.
His first hoop just now, and he makes the free throw. He has 6 rebounds. Halfway through the second, 51-44 Cleveland. Screened by Jalen Duren, frees Cade for a minute against Porter. Cade into the crowd, fires him in front, drew a foul. It's on Craig Porter Jr., I believe. Hey, Gregory, we learned right before we went on the air the other night of the loss of a guy who I was a fan of during his Notre Dame days and during his Piston days, and I know he was a vet when you were a rookie, the great John Shoemate.
Yeah, John Shoemate was a terrific basketball player. You look at his numbers in college, 21, 22 points a game, 12 rebounds. Was part of that streak-stopping win over UCLA when they won 88 consecutive games. And he was a really nice guy. I was a rookie. He was in his 5th or 6th year, George. And actually was a starter on the team at the beginning of the year.
His health kind of hurt him with that phlebitis and so forth, but he stayed in the league a while and he coached for a long time. Being an NBA assistant and the head coach at SMU, among other places. I'll tell you a story about a sign I saw at Notre Dame in a minute. Here's Tim Hardaway Jr. to Cade on the wing. Shot clock running out. Cade runs up the hook, no. Rebound to Allen. Garland whips it to Karis LeVert. Had to pick it up. Gets to the paint, fires from in front. It's off the heel. Asar Thompson. Ahead to Tim Hardaway Jr. Reverses, no. Flushed on the follow by Jalen Duren. Pistons playing so much better now. It's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
The 18 fast break points they're averaging a game now is like the best in the franchise's history. So if you're the Pistons, important to run, and that's when you get the second chance opportunities because the defense is not ready to block out. By the way, most in Pistons history in the play-by-play era. Maybe Dave DeBusschere and some of those guys got him down. Who knows?
I say they did. Porter made the 3 away from the ball. They call a foul on Cade, his 3rd. We're going to a timeout. They're going to review it.
Replay for a possible flagrant.
Wow. So they're not even questioning the foul part of it, huh?
Wow.
I guess there's no question on the foul part of it.
With a nasty shove, no, but he tripped, fell over a photographer. That may make it worse.
That's the part you worry about. Give Cleveland the ball and, free throws and the ball. Cade a third foul, which is going to stand.
This is significant question the officials are going to answer.
After review, it will just be a common foul. It did not rise to the level of a flagrant.
All right. That's what you were hoping for.
Max, one shot.
It is the third.
It is the third. They're not going to take that back, but at least Cleveland doesn't have a chance to take a 6-point lead and run it almost all back up to 10 with free throws in the ball.
Let me tell you about that sign I saw at Notre Dame. Sure. Students put a sign up. Roses are red, violets are blue. The pros can have Walton. Leave us our shoe.
I remember that. I remember that. That's what
that had to make John feel great.
Yeah. That's who he dueled in that all-important game.
I think that sign was up during that game.
That streak started after a loss to Notre Dame, and then eventually 3 years later, ended against Notre Dame. The great John Wooden.
And the Irish were rolling them, but the Bruins were really rolling.
Yeah.
Strus makes the free throw on the shove foul. So it's 55-48, and here come the Pistons. Cade playing with 3.
Zoned by Cleveland. First time we've seen it in the game.
Topside Tim Hardaway Jr. for a long gun. It goes. Good looking shot by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Will we see the zone a second time?
He has 3 triples for 9. The Pistons are within 4. 4:20 to play in the half. Backdoor cut. Porter Jr. for a dunk. He has 8 points.
Cade, by the way, the team does not fear playing him with 3 fouls in the first half. They've done it quite a few times, or as many times as he's been in that situation.
Cade on the wing. Gets around Strus. Lobs it. Tipped away from Jalen Duren. Strus is open on the other end and triples.
Did you see that? That was Jared Allen leading that break. Kicking it out to Strus. Cleveland getting up and down the floor.
They're back up by 9. Tobias from the lane, no. Trying to tip it with Asar Thompson. He's on the floor, so's Jalen Duren. Foul called, I believe, on Strus.
Detroit resets out of bounds.
There's the big fella dishing it. That's basketball today, folks. Positionless. Everybody can handle, and almost everybody can shoot. So you just play basketball.
Cade against Garland. Cade to the wing for the long gun. It won't go. Karis LeVert with a rebound. Cleveland's up 9. Just under 3.5 to play in the half. Max Strus with a long 3. Comes off, out of bounds, off Porter Jr. Pistons basketball. Asar Thompson to forecourt. Cade gets Strus behind him. Gives it up to Tobias. Asar Thompson to the lane. Asar Thompson from in front. Shot is down. Count that baby, and a foul.
George, I hope I heard you mention in the open, first we'll look at Asar playing through loads of contact. But this is how he does it, folks. He finds ways to score and be effective. That wasn't a play that was designed for him, but it ended up with him. So in the open, you talked about the Cleveland Cavaliers having beaten the Pistons 11 straight times, right?
Yes, sir.
You know who I blame for that? The guy standing right in front of you on the court.
J.B. Bickerstaff had a lot of those, didn't he?
9 of them.
A long 3, and it's down from way downtown for Tim Hardaway Jr. He has a dozen. That should have counted 4 for sure.
For me, yeah.
Karis LeVert with the basketball, and the Cavaliers lob it across the court. Tipped out by the Pistons.
The Pistons have an energy level that they just could not find. It was very elusive in Cleveland. Fourth game of a 11-day road trip. And tonight, no problem with the energy. It's there.
Timeout, Cavs.
So happy that his family was able to enjoy the proud moment and a great tribute to a wonderful person.
I agree. Somehow the Cavaliers come up with that loose ball. Strus down the lane and dunks.
Over Jalen Duren for his third.
Wow. Better athlete than you think.
And with a running start, he wound it up too.
Well, Jalen Duren will come out. Isaiah Stewart will check in.
Is Duren saying second half? Second half? See you in the second half?
Sure.
With that look.
That was a heck of a play by Max Strus. And he hits the free throw. 63-56 Cleveland. 2:20 to play in the half.
George, a guy who's only dunked it 4 times all year, including that one, just got a dunk over a guy who's dunked it 120 sometimes.
Yeah. Cade stops and fires on the fall away. It popped out. Tapped outside, but the Cavs have it. Darius Garland against Cade. Screen from Jared Allen. Garland whips the pass to Strus for the corner gun. It's way long. Caught by Cade on the other side. Cade to forecourt. Nassar Thompson slices down the lane, and he's tripped. And Garland took a shot in the nose, I believe. But Garland will be called for his first foul.
Pistons shooting 9. Thompson shooting
This
2.
is how he gets his, folks. And he has free. This is when he has his green light. When the Pistons are moving it up the floor and he gets it, he goes. And he has the freedom to do that. And that's how Nassar Thompson is able to contribute to this offense on a fairly consistent basis.
At the line to shoot 2, just missed the first.
Notice Cade Cunningham, they're going to get him out now and not run risk.
Good idea.
Yeah.
He's out there with 3 fouls.
But remember,
Jalen Duren just sat with his third.
Remember what happened in Madison Square Garden when Cade picked up 4 in the first half? He didn't pick up another one the rest of the game. He had 29 in the second half and beat the Knicks in the Garden.
That was an amazing night for Cade Cunningham and the Pistons. Neither free throw fell for Asar Thompson. Mobley's back. Mobley in front, facing Hook in and out. Rebound Isaiah Stewart with 1:26 to play in the half. And the Pistons trailing by 7. Marcus Sasser against the big man. A no-look pass swiped by LeVert. LeVert to the basket. No, flushed on the follow by Mobley.
I thought he should have passed it. But LeVert, he wants to score, so he kept it. He missed it. It turned into a pass. But unfortunately for the Pistons, it's Cleveland that's surging at the end of this quarter and not the Pistons.
Hardaway Jr. with a miss, but it's out of bounds off Cleveland. Malik Beasley will check in for Marcus Sasser. Minute and 3 to play in the half at 65-56 Cleveland. Asar Thompson way outside for Tim Hardaway Jr. He'll launch a 3. This is off the rim to Strus. Darius Garland to forecourt. Garland trying to get away from Asar Thompson. Turns to the baseline. Whips the pass into the corner. LeVert has it. Gives to Jarrett Allen. LeVert hooks on the run. Over the hole, no. Out of bounds, they say, off the Pistons. Only 5 on the shot clock. As Garland will inbound from the baseline. Karis LeVert now nothing out of 7.
That's why he shot that layup and scored from the floor.
Garland gets it back. Garland from the lane. Pivots, leans in, scoops, no, as the shot clock runs out. So Garland doesn't get credit for the miss because it was late. Cleveland by 9, 35.7 to play in the first half. Isaiah Stewart flips to Hardaway Jr. back inside to Stu. Lays it off for Asar Thompson. Clock at 12. Asar with a clock at 10. Fights his way inside. On the wing to Hardaway Jr. Missed the 3. It comes long to Darius Garland. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 to play in the half. 6 seconds to play in the half. Garland finds Mobley with 2 seconds to play in the half. Topside to Strus on the way and off the iron at the horn. Wild and wacky first half coming up on our Xfinity halftime report. Mickey and Tim break down Mobley's monster start to lead the Cavaliers. By the way, he has 20, 2-0. At the half, our score, the Cavaliers 65, the Pistons 56. Now to Mickey York and Tim McCormick.
All right, George, thank you very much. And here we thought that without Donovan Mitchell, the Pistons may be catching a break tonight. That hasn't been the case so far, Tim.
Yeah, Mickey, elite final favorites are teams like the Cavaliers, the Celtics, OKC, and they have other guys that are willing to step up if the star is not in the lineup. Craig Porter, Ty Jerome, Max Strus in relief of Donovan Mitchell. 27 points in the first half.
And their all-star Evan Mobley has had an all-star first half, as we see in our GMC Pro Vision. He's been everywhere.
And he has celebrated his selection of the all-star game with a dominant performance, 20.6 boards. You know, Evan Mobley entered the NBA as a defensive force. One-on-one D was exceptional. An elite shot blocker, so advanced and team-oriented. Now, as you can see, the offense has caught up with the defense. He was sensational and really put on a show in the first half. Scoring inside, getting into the paint, being able to knock down threes. Evan Mobley was the best player on the court in the first half.
Jalen Duren's foul trouble hasn't helped in that regard. He has 3. So does Cade Cunningham. Pistons find themselves down 9 at the half to the Cavaliers. This halftime report on FanDuel Sports Network is
Pistons inside of Tobias. Shot up and in to start the second half.
I like the
pulls the Pistons within 7.
I like the fact that they started the second half with an assist. Pistons need to move the ball and make sure everybody gets touches. That was their 12th assist. Cleveland had 16 in the first half. And before we close on the bench, George, how about Paul Reed? Guy played 4 minutes, scored 7 points, and had 4 rebounds.
Played like he knew exactly what he was doing, what he wanted to do, and he's able to do it. Cade spins to the lane. Nothing there. He'll send it back outside of Tobias. Tobias drives, stops, fires. It won't fall. Rebound to Mobley. Darius Garland rips it to Max Strus. That's Karis LeVert. Back outside it goes to Jarrett Allen. Shot clock at 8. Good defense on this Cleveland possession. Allen inside, and with 4.1 on the 24, he draws a foul. Got to play defense for 24 seconds. Asar Thompson and company did the best they could, but the foul's called on Asar, and Jarrett Allen will step to the stripe. With the Pistons' 3-game plan, you choose 3 games that work best for your schedule, all at an exclusive rate. For select games, $5 will be donated toward keeping the Great Lakes clean, courtesy of Bell's Brewery. Visit pistons.com/lakes to learn more. Allen at the line. Got one at 66-58. Pistons to Jalen Duren, limited in the first half with a couple of fouls. Off to the basket-cutting Tobias Harris, drew a foul.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful people movement. Tobias Harris on a back cut, and Duren, who's become a better passer, hits him on a pocket bounce pass, and only a foul stopping Tobias at the basket.
2 free throws coming. First is up and it's in for Tobias. Mobley with the foul, his 3rd. Tobias nails the next. Quick 4 here in the 3rd for Tobias. 8 on the night. Pistons are within 6. Jarrett Allen on the perimeter against Jalen Duren. Cross court to LeVert. Strus sends it back outside to Mobley. Inside for Jarrett Allen. They made that look easy. Big to big for a deuce. Asar Thompson to forecourt for the Pistons. Doubles to Cade. He'll drive it. Dishes it to Jalen Duren, and the shot is blocked by Mobley. Tied him up.
How many shots got blocked just then? Did Cade get blocked too?
Yes, sir.
Both by Mobley. George, I guess he's showing us why he's an all-star.
Yeah.
Right? He bounced back from a tough game, scored 20 points in the first, and this was playing really solid defense.
Very good scorer.
Rebounding the ball.
Solid rebounder and an excellent shot blocker.
You know what it is though with him? Non-spectacular.
Not a lot of flash and dash.
No.
Some people think you got to have that if you're the 3rd pick in the draft, but he's helping this team to a tremendous record.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. 68-60 Cleveland. They have the basketball. Strus inside for a score. Excellent pickup for Cleveland. Max Strus. Here's Cade missing topside. Jarrett Allen with a rebound. Darius Garland trying to get by Asar Thompson. Does. Slips up the shot. No. Jalen Duren boards it for Asar. Tobias from the corner for 3. It won't go through. Racing to forecourt is LeVert. Strus bounces to Jarrett Allen. Mobley with a jab step. Topside LeVert. Misses the 3. Mobley with a rebound. Asar took it away. Here he comes. Tim Hardaway Jr. with a long gun. It goes, and he knew that when he let it fly.
And that would qualify as a fast break point, getting it up the floor quickly and scoring in 4 seconds.
Tim Hardaway Jr. 5 out of 9 from behind the long line. Pistons within 7. And on the Cavs' possession, whistle and the 4th foul called on Jalen Duren right after this fast break basket.
When you run, teams get back defensively, but they don't always match up. And that's exactly what happened on that play, and the Pistons were able to find their hottest shooter on the night from three-point range, Tim Hardaway Jr., for another.
So Allen grabs Jalen Duren, grabs him back, and Jalen gets the foul.
Wow.
His 4th. Out he comes. In comes Isaiah Stewart. Foul on Garland on the inbound. A push.
And he did it on Front Street.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
Cade tripped by LeVert as he darted down the sideline. Karis LeVert's 2nd foul. Tobias inbound for Cade against Strus. In the post. In front to Asar Thompson. Asar shot up and in. Nice job by Asar Thompson.
He's never been afraid to put it in his left hand, in his offhand, and shoot it. And that time did so with touch over Allen.
Strus topside of Jared Allen. Hands it back to Max Strus. Darius Garland open for a minute. It's in and out. Pistons catch a break. Cade to forecourt. Cade stop and go to the baseline. In front to Stu. Flips it up, fills it up.
While being guarded by 2 guys. Cade playing the way he needs to play right now. Give him 7 assists because of all that attention he's getting defensively.
7 straight Pistons points. 2. Garland's pass. Recovered way outside by Mobley. Clock at 8. Poked away by Asar Thompson. Clock at 5. Strus. Long guns, and it goes.
Wow. That doesn't seem right, does it? Ball poked back out the half court twice.
Strus has 15.
Yeah, and a guilty look on his face.
And a smile now. Cade to forecourt against him. Isaiah Stewart wants it against Jared Allen, high post. Dribble hands back to Cade. He will drive it, hook off the glass, and hit it. Big time basket. Pistons need it to stay as tight as they have been.
There's a game, folks.
73-69 Cleveland. 7 and 10 left in the 3rd. Darius Garland way outside for Mobley and a long gun that won't go. Rebound. Tim Hardaway Jr. hands to Cade. Cade to the basket, kissed the glass, hit the floor. Foul called on the Cavs. On Max Strus as the Pistons call timeout.
Guy takes away your right.
If the passion's gone, we're doing it wrong. If the passion's gone, we're doing it wrong. Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we're doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life.
We're making a claim with Cure Auto Insurance about Tim Hardaway Jr. Cade at the line, first free throw falls. Cade
Pistons
has 11.
They only have 2 players in double figures, and that's Cade with the 11 you just talked about, and Tim Hardaway Jr.
Second free throw for Cade rattles home. 73-71, 2-point game. Garland to forecourt. Jared Allen hands to Strus. Max Strus whips the pass to Garland. Darius Garland can't get anything up against Asar Thompson. George Niang to the basket. Running Glasser goes for a guy with a football body and a basketball talent. George Niang at 75-71 Cleveland. Speaking of football bodies, here's Isaiah Stewart. Flips to Cade. Cade pushed back outside, shot clock at 5. Strus on him. Cade gets by him, gets it off the glass. No. Tap but won't go. Rebound comes off to Strus. Darius Garland will bring it to forecourt. Garland whips the pass through the middle. Tipped by the Pistons out of bounds. Five and 55 to play in the third. Allen throws it away. Step in front steal for Asar Thompson. Asar trying to get to the basket. Knocked out of bounds by Cleveland. Still plenty on the shot clock. Garland knocked it away. Shot clock at 18. 5 and 46 left in the third. Pistons are down 75-71. They have still never led in the ball game. Stay tuned. Out it goes to Isaiah. Hands to Cade. Cade to the lane. Garland is down. Inside it goes to Asar Thompson. Misses. The tap is up and in. And Garland almost looks like he's out cold. He ran into Cade's arm. Let's see what happened here. Oh, a head bump. Ooh.
He got the worst of it.
Well, Cade played on.
Looked like Garland got it like in the nose area or the mouth area. Cade in the forehead.
We'll take a break after the injury to Darius Garland.
Let's hear it again for you, Pistons Jackson!
Cavaliers get it in the hands of Ty Jerome. 99% of the time that's going up, and that did and in. They're up 77-73.
But you're right, George. He knows how to score, and he's a lot like Beasley. You know, when Beasley's in the game, he's not going to get assists either.
That's his job. You're
That's right.
Nice screen by Isaiah Stewart for Hardaway Jr. Trying to fight through the screen. Sam Merrill, and he's called for the foul.
Well, they're aware that Hardaway's dangerous now, chasing him all over the floor and trying to keep the ball out of his hands, that time a little too aggressively.
Pistons going all in on offense right now.
That zone
Malik
again.
Beasley for Asar Thompson.
That zone that they would flash from time to time, in it now.
Cade quietly from the corner. Knocks it down from behind the long line.
That was not a very good zone, was it? But the Pistons
not
had
good enough.
No, they had patience, and they reversed the basketball. And Cade over in the corner alone for his first triple, I believe, of the game.
Ty Jerome outside for George Niang. Niang into the basket. Pistons knock it back at him. Strus with a miss. Jarrett Allen with a rebound. And the Cavs lose it. Cade on the run. Malik Beasley finds Cade on the wing for the long gun. It won't go. Batted to Ty Jerome. Poked away by Cade. And that's his fourth foul.
Pistons say that Cade reached for the basketball, but did he get a piece of Jerome here? Got a piece of Jerome there. Some of that is the frustration of missing that shot.
Yeah.
He didn't miss this one, though. Beautiful zone activity on the offensive end, floor spacing, reversing the basketball into the corner to a wide open Cade Cunningham.
Called a take foul. Jerome with a miss, Cade with a rebound. Cade down the lane to the basket, puts it up low, but he hit on the arm on the shot.
Cavaliers saying contest it. Cade saying go ahead and contest it, because the evidence here will show you there was equal physicality, but at the end of that, it did look perhaps like Porter Jr. got ball, but did he bang it
Cleveland will be
beforehand?
challenged this foul call.
Coaches challenge Cleveland. Tight ball game. Under 4 to play in the third. Technical foul has just been called on somebody for the Pistons.
incidental on the arm. In any event, though, it's just another hurdle that the Pistons have to play over. A technical foul made, so it's a three-point game. It's a good game, and they're going to have to fight it out.
Technical foul on J.B. Bickerstaff during all of that. Free throw fell to make it 79-76, and now the Cavaliers have the ball. Just under 4 left in the third. They lead by 3. Mobley against Isaiah Stewart. Evan Mobley to the lane. Trying to get a shot airborne. Hook short. Took an extra step trying to shake away from Stu.
Yeah. He's 215 pounds listed. 6'11". So he's giving away some strength here to Isaiah Stewart, who is not going to let him improve his position anymore. Stayed physical, stayed on him, and made him turn it over.
Who weighs 250 and he can move his feet. Malik Beasley against Merrill. Screen from Tobias. Malik to the lane, almost lost it. Picks it up, throws it up, no. Off it comes to the Cavaliers. Niang, forecourt to Ty Jerome. Inside for Mobley. They swing it. Niang's wide open. Missed the three. Maybe too wide open. Isaiah Stewart with a rebound. Tobias is hurt. He's down in backcourt. Hardaway Jr. calls for it. Rises and guns. No. Whistle and a foul on Niang. Let's see what happened to Tobias.
I think he got a knee in the calf. Here he is right there, getting tangled up with Porter Jr., grabbing the shin cap area.
Staying in the ball game. Everybody was knocked out really in Orlando, wanted to stay in. He will come out and get looked over by the medical staff. And
well, it was scheduled to come out anyway. Holland had been standing there for some while just waiting for a stoppage. Going straight to the locker room though.
Yep. Hardaway Jr. buries both free throws. 2:50 left in the third. Pistons down just 1. Sam Merrill in there to shoot it. Mobley can too, but he misses top side. Rebound comes long to Tim Hardaway Jr. Cade up the middle. Cade wants to go down the lane, gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in. Kiss the glass. And the Pistons have their first lead of the ball game. Our statistician Joe Abrahamson with that reminder. With little over 2 to play in the third. Ty Jerome to the lane. Deep for Mobley and a dunk. Quick dunk for the big man.
Deep is right. He caught it under the basket.
He has 22.
That's his first bucket of the quarter.
Cleveland back up. Ron Holland on the wing. He came on a moment ago for Tobias. Malik Beasley against Niang. Gets it back from Stu. Rises and fires top side. Won't fall. Rebound tapped outside. Niang has it. Full court to Mobley. Mobley fighting his way to the rack.
He wasted no time going after his mismatch, which was, by necessity, Malik Beasley. But watch Cade soar through several defenders and kiss that off the window, giving the Pistons that momentary lead.
Paul Reed and Simone Fontecchio will check in. Mobley hits the first free throw to put Cleveland up 2.
The hope is that the bench can play as good in this stretch as they did in the first half. Keep the Pistons in position to beat Cleveland for the first time in quite some while.
Isaiah Stewart sits down, 8 points, 6 rebounds, excellent defense. Both free throws fell for Mobley. He has 2 dozen. 83-80 Cleveland, a minute and a half left in the third. Ron Holland gives to Paul Reed. Doubles to Cade. Cade spins to the lane. Dumps it deep to Reed. Mobley got a piece of the shot. Reed gets it back. Feeds Ron Holland, who cuts to the basket. Can't quite hang on to the pass.
And Mobley around that basket tonight. He has really been good. Defensively, I should say, and offensively, both.
He has 4 blocks now. Ty Jerome to forecourt. Just over a minute left in the third. Cleveland by 3. Jerome along the baseline. Pass picked off by Cade. Fighting his way to forecourt against Porter Jr. Goes behind the back. Fontecchio from the corner for 3. And it's through. Great setup by Cade.
Well, pushing it up the floor pays off yet again. Cade was determined. He broke the paint. Took defenders with him. Kicked it out to the right guy in the corner.
We're all even. Final minute, third quarter. Mobley to Porter Jr. for the corner gun, and that one goes.
They will not let the Pistons have any life or breathe or time to exhale.
Can't enjoy that lead very long.
At all.
Here's Malik Beasley for 3. Off the heel. Controlled inside by Ron Holland.
Double dribble, George.
Yep.
Double
Trying to come out of the crowd.
Look at Cade push this thing. Slicing through defenders. 3 of them right there and another in the paint. And then, who's on Fontecchio? George, who's on Fontecchio?
Cade's going to come out. He does have 4 fouls. He could use a rest.
Yeah.
We have 21.3 to play in the third. Cleveland up 3, and with it, Ty Jerome walks it to work. Holland meets him near the timeline. Mobley comes to screen. Now Jerome is doubled. And he went over and back. Well, I guess Cade won't rest for long. Looking for offense with 7.3 to play in the quarter.
And, you know, we've seen him score in these situations. Bringing Hardaway Jr. as well. Loaded up with offense. Last possession here of the quarter.
Jared Allen checks in for defense.
Cade didn't
for the
come
Cavaliers.
in. I don't think he came out there to decoy either. He's going to the basketball to get it and set the play, either for himself or somebody else. Here he comes. Look at Cleveland. They know it too, don't they?
To Reed.
He's got it, though.
Becca goes to Cade, 4 seconds, now 3. Cade for 3. Off the rim, at the horn, just short. Cade had 9 here in the third. Pistons got the lead for the first couple of times in the ball game. But they
Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Well, colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild,
Paul Reed will start the fourth in the middle. Cleveland up 3. They get first possession here in the fourth. Mobley against Reed. Mobley to the basket. Reed got a piece of the shot. Pulled it down. Heck of a play by Paul Reed. Marcus Sasser to forecourt. Gives to Malik Beasley. Gets it back. Clock at 8 for Sasser. Took a step before he put it down. Says Nick Bookert.
Kind of eager, felt like he could beat Mobley off the dribble because of his size and quickness. Picked the foot up before he put the ball down.
Yeah, got ahead of himself. Evan Mobley to Ty Jerome. Into the corner for Niang. He'll fire. It won't fall. A reach over foul should be called on Mobley here, but instead it's going to be a back into him foul called on Paul Reed.
Well, Mobley 215, but man, he plays stronger than that. And he puts pressure on you to block him away.
Ty Jerome bumped outside. By Reed. Back and forth right now, Nick Bookert and JB Bickerstaff. JB's one technical away from being out of here. He's got to be careful. 11:04 to go in the game. Cleveland by 3. And a moving screen called on Jerome.
It was obvious too.
As Mobley was driving.
Yeah, and he can't understand it, or at least that's the look. But that was so obvious. Watch this. Here he comes. Boom, into Reed while on the move.
Marcus Sasser on top to Malik Beasley. Long gunning, no. Up to the floor for it. And the Pistons hang on to it. Ron Holland along the baseline. Pass intended for Sasser in the left corner.
Oh, now Malik Beasley's down holding
out of bounds off Porter Jr.
Pistons.
Then they've changed the call, say it's off the Pistons.
Attrition here for the Pistons. Look at Beasley on the floor, and he looks to come out of the game.
I don't think he's coming out.
They're not going to let him come out right now, I don't think. But Hardaway is set to check in.
Hurt his shoulder.
Yeah. He's waiting, too. I think he wants to come out at the next stoppage. He's trying to stretch it out.
10.5 left. Ty Jerome with the basketball. In front, got Mobley a dunk. 88-83 Cleveland. 10.5 left. Marcus Sasser off to Ron Holland. Simone Fontecchio to Holland for the long gun. It won't go. Rebound pulled down by Mobley. Forecourt for Ty Jerome.
He whipped that thing down there with a two-hand overhead?
Sure did. Mobley gets it back on top and misses. The Paul Reed's called for his fourth foul.
He closes. Problem was he didn't let him come down. Gave him no room to come down. And they're going to actually look at it because of that.
Somebody could get seriously hurt that way.
Yeah.
But it's still a tough pill to swallow if you're a defender.
Makes, getting a hand up on that shot really difficult. You got to think about it, where you're landing and where the player is. kickoff, scoring again. Unless the Pistons can stop them here after these free throws.
Pistons are going to win this. They're going to have to win it the hard way.
Yeah. And I didn't think it would be easy, but I still feel they can win it.
Mobley misses the first. Up there all by himself. It feels like the crowd's watching him now. Nails the next. He'll get one more, and then they get the basketball.
You ever see a guy say, hey, look, I need some people over here. I need some people on each side.
Mobley got 2 for 3. Natalie Kerwin has an update on Tobias Harris.
Yeah, we just got word Tobias Harris will not return tonight with a leg injury. So he did injure his leg and will not return, guys.
Some bad news from Natalie. Hopefully Tobias won't be on the shelf very long. But certainly could have used him late in this ball game. Jerome trying to get to the basket. In front to Mobley, put it down, nearly lost it. Shot clock still with time on it. Porter, time for the shot, knocks it down.
He shot it with 9 seconds left on the shot clock, wearing number 9.
Held that follow through. Little showboat.
George, he hasn't missed in the game.
That's why he's feeling so good. Pistons try to go inside to Ron Holland. Curtis Blair blows the whistle on Niang. Still 9:28 to go in the game. But now the Pistons trail by 10. Marcus Sasser, screen from Jalen Duren. Jalen trying to collect the rebound off a miss. Loses it out of bounds.
You know, it's no reason to feel over anxious or panic. Get back set up, play your defense, limit them to one shot, and everybody has the rebound. Everybody.
Porter's been hot. Puts it up off the glass on the run with his left hand.
6 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the free throw line.
Cleveland now has the Pistons down a dozen.
3-point line. Porter Jr.'s having a whale tonight. Getting that time. Obviously, no Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, doubled on the baseline. Finds Ron Holland for a topside long gun. It's a hair long. Comes down to Ty Jerome. Poked away by Ron Holland. A race to the sideline for the ball.
They're not going to get it over.
From the corner, Porter Jr. misses. Cade brings it to forecourt. Cade down the lane. Hooks off the glass softly and hits it. He had that all the way. 95-85 Cleveland. 8:15 left. Asar Thompson will check in a moment.
Pistons with a 4.5 field goal drop, 4.5 minute field goal drop. Remember, they had a nearly 8-minute drought against the Hawks.
Harris LeVert wants to get to the basket, poked away. Marcus Sasser has it. Hardaway Jr. with a long gun. It goes! Tim Hardaway Jr. with one huge hoop. He has 20. That gets rid of that double-digit deficit. It's 95-88 Cleveland after the triple from Tim Hardaway. Cavaliers with the ball. 7:44 left. Malik Beasley's back in the game. Good to see him out there. And a miss from Darius Garland. Pistons lob it inside for Jalen Duren. Knocked out of bounds by Jaron Allen.
Now here are the Pistons at this stage of the game with two guys scoring in double figures. And that's Hardaway Jr. and Cade Cunningham. They've combined for 39. And I think they're going to have to take them offensively the rest of the way, maybe with a little help from Beasley, but they're going to lean heavily on Cade Cunningham.
Cade gets a screen from Durham. Missed the shot, and it's flushed on the follow by Jalen. He has a half a dozen, 5 boards in limited minutes because of the whistles. It's 95-90. Pistons creep closer with 7 and 12 left. Porter Jr. nearly turned it over. Now he does. Pistons looping ahead to Cade for a jam. 9 straight Piston points.
They keep fighting back.
Porter's not styling now.
They keep fighting back. Look at Duren, able to walk into that offensive rebound. And then the defense comes to life. Hardaway up top to Cade Cunningham. Folks, anybody's game.
We're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. Yeah, we just never get it right. You're playing games with me and my sympathy, but not enough to say goodbye. Oh, 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 we stick together, but I know, oh, oh, it isn't for the better. No, that's just how we dance, with liquid confidence. We find each other every night. But if I were to let you go, if I would pack my bags and leave without you and be out there on my own, then I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. Oh, 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 I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. Oh, 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 I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces. So here we go again with silly arguments that always end up in a fight. But we can still pretend that this will never end. We just make up and let it slide. Oh, 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 we stick together, but I know, oh, oh, it isn't for the better. No, that's just how we dance, with liquid confidence. We find each other every night. But if I were to let you go, if I would pack my bags and leave without you and be out there on my own, then I would fall into pieces, fall into pieces.
And they're within 3. Garland, topside gunning, it goes.
That thing never left line, did it?
He had it right on line. It's like a putt that didn't even hit the edge of the cup. He hadn't scored since the first quarter. Unlike them, now he has 10. Cade lobs. Jalen Duren trying to touch it down, lost it. He's on the deck. Cavaliers are 5 against 4 for a moment.
that's converted against anybody other than Jared Allen. And just his presence made that pass go a little bit awry.
Garland shot too hard off the side of the glass. Jalen Duren with a rebound. Off to Malik Beasley. Corner three. Won't go through. Jared Allen with a rebound. Darius Garland with the basketball. Merrill screens for Garland. It backs up against Beasley. Clock at 10. Garland to the basket for a scoop and score. And now the Cavs are up 8 again.
Yeah, just like Cade, Garland has that spurt ability to take a game over at any time.
Niang reaches in on Cade. Making the steal, fouls him.
Here he is. Darius Garland from triple land. And as you mentioned, he hadn't scored in a while, but that doesn't matter. Because now he's scored 2 times in a row.
Pistons send it outside to Cade. Directs traffic. Clock at 10. Need to execute here in a hurry. Clock at 6. Cade with a long gun. It goes! Big time basket. 5-point game. 5 and 25 left. Cade's had a heck of a game. And we still have almost 6 minutes to play. Garland turns the corner. Garland off with the shot. Cade rebounds the miss. Here he comes. He's at the lane. He's at the rim. It's up. It's in. Looked like he was fouled, but he'll take the 2. Now it's a 3-point game again.
Big, strong dude on the move.
Cade has 26. And the Pistons are down 100-97. Look out for Garland against Beasley. Garland drives. Up over Jalen Duren, who made him miss. The rebound's out of bounds off Malik Beasley.
We often talk about how big and strong he is. Well, take a look at the 3. That was his ball handling ability that created that space. But here's where the strength just absolutely pays off. Able to play through contact. Yeah, he felt he was fouled, but he made that basket anyway.
Narrow from the corner. Look out for him. And it's down.
Wow.
They didn't hire that guy to dunk. They hired him to shoot threes, and he can.
For as much as the Pistons keep fighting, Cleveland keeps holding them off.
Cade bothered by Strus. Gives it up to Tim Hardaway Jr. Cade wants it back against Garland. Clock at 7, now 6. Turns to the lane, forces a foul. The 3rd foul on Darius Garland.
Garland's 6'1", maybe 6'2", and he's guarding a bigger, stronger, taller guy. And you like that matchup if you're the Pistons. There's Merrill, though. Didn't like that. They're not going to give Cade Cunningham a shot here, by the way.
Side out. Pistons inbound to Cade. Screen from Jalen Duren. Here's a long gun. Won't go. Jalen trying to hang on to the rebound. Can't. Strus has it. Hands to Garland. 4 minutes left. Cleveland's up 6. Mobley, top side to Garland. Screen from Jared Allen, a good one. Garland goes baseline, nothing there. In the corner from Merrill, missed that 3. Jared Allen with a rebound, knocked everybody out of the way. Gives it up to Mobley. Now Garland in front with an up fake, and the glass hoop, it's good.
Good
JB
timeout.
Bickerstaff calls a timeout.
Need to have it too, because now you need another surge. And everybody's got to be on the right page here. I think you've exhausted the
technical foul. Somebody on the Cleveland bench.
Take it.
I think it's on Darius Garland. We'll take a timeout.
it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night.
Technical foul called on Garland. Technical foul free throw is down by Cade. Cade has 26, 8 assists, 7 rebounds, 4 steals, only 2 turnovers. Playing great, but he'll need to continue to play that way with 3.5 left. Gives it up to Hardaway Jr., gets it back, goes baseline on Merrill. What could Merrill do but chest him and foul him? Trying to get out of the way. Merrill's with Cade on the line.
Yeah. After the switch, it's Merrill's responsibility to move your feet and try and take that baseline away. He was not able to do that.
First free throw is up and in for Cade. He has 28. Now 29. Pistons creep closer. 105 to 100, Gregory.
Makes this a critical defensive sequence.
Garland to forecourt against Asar Thompson. Jared Allen wants to screen. Garland gets by and gets to the basket, misses. Rebound tapped outside to Ron Holland. Races to forecourt, gives it to Cade. Shoots a pass deep to Asar for a jam.
Playing fast. Playing
105
fast.
to 102.
Playing fast after you get the defensive stop.
Lightning quick.
Here the Pistons are again within a single possession.
Double team on Garland. Allen inside to Mobley. He got the easy one. 107 to 102. He has 30. Cade shaken up on that play.
No. Hope he's okay, George.
I believe he landed awkwardly.
Watch the right foot, folks.
When you land on somebody's foot, he landed on Mobley's shoe.
He's going to try and walk it off because he knows how important he is to this comeback effort.
Cade against Merrill. Takes him to the lane. Rises and fires from in front. Won't fall. Rebound. Out of bounds. They say it's off the Pistons.
Yeah.
Garland reached for it but never touched it. I think Beasley will check in a moment. Pistons need some defense here. Strus puts it down. Strus stripped on the way to the rim. Asar Thompson off to Cade. This for three. Off iron. Jalen Duren rips the rebound away. Gets to Hardaway Jr. That three won't go through. Pistons had two perfect chances to make this a 2-point game.
And the clock is not a factor right now, but this possession right now is very important for the Pistons yet again on the defense.
Garland for three. Wow. And that is through. He could be a killer. He has 17, 10 of them here in the fourth. 110-102 Cleveland. Cade to Hardaway Jr. Whips it down deep. Jalen Duren trying to go up and jam it. Looked like he was fouled. Ball batted away. Garland has it.
I imagine the Cavs won't be in any hurry right now. 3-possession game. They score here. He lights out.
Minute and 12 left. Garland on the perimeter. Top side of Merrill. Strus from the corner. Lines it up. Can't knock it down. It's out of bounds off Jared Allen. So with 1:02 to play, the Pistons are down 8 and they'll get the ball back.
This guy is good. Darius Garland. Yeah, there's the reaction from the fans as it was going through, George.
We'll take a timeout.
You could be my cheat code. On your white, tell the DJ turn the beat up. Black shades on, you could be my cheat code. On your white, tell the DJ turn the beat up. Tell the DJ turn the beat up. Tell the DJ turn the beat up. Tell the DJ turn the beat up.
The challenge will be successful. The ball last goes over Durant's hands. Cleveland's ball.
Successful challenge, they say.
14 seconds for the Cavs, taking it out. 1:02 left in this game. Pistons down by 8. It's starting to look dire unless the Cavs can cooperate with a mistake here. Pistons could use a turnover.
Cavs already have 22 mistakes. Garland outside. Jared Allen comes to the screen.
There's another mistake.
And that was a flagrant knockdown of Asar Thompson. Pistons are having none of that. Little Darius Garland's in the middle of it. Beasley, Jalen Duren, Tim Hardaway Jr. all hot about what happened.
We were going to replay for possible flagrant.
Big knockdown by Allen of Asar Thompson.
He erased Asar Thompson on that play.
Jalen Duren went after him.
So did Malik Beasley.
I've learned my lesson in hindsight. Why did I take my hand off the wheel? I'm like a deer in the headlights. Just can't believe what you think and feel. 'Cause I've been going backwards, drifting off with your words. Can't find a way to deal with this now. Don't you see you imply forever, but this is however, not in line with your own vows. 'Cause it's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still. Can't believe that this is real. To be going on without you gives me chills. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. So skilled at procrastination. You gotta give me credit for that. Lost you when I stagnated. I should have seen it right off the bat. 'Cause you've been sending signals. I guess it's very simple, but I was occupied with myself. Remember that you implied forever, but now you're like whatever and moving on to somebody else. 'Cause it's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still. Can't believe that this is real. To be going on without you gives me chills. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. I know you struggled with your patience, 'cause I was holding us back in every way. And now that I've learned the basics, my apologies won't change anything. Won't change anything. Apologies won't change anything. 'Cause it's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still. Can't believe that this is real. To be going on without you gives me chills. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill. When you're down and you stare at your window, hoping that you'll come up with some.
For the contact on Thompson. We also have a technical foul on Thompson. We also have a technical foul on Beasley. Cleveland will be shooting 2. Thompson will be shooting 2, and then will be Detroit's ball inside.
Get all that?
2 free throws each way because of the technicals. on Malik Beasley and Asar Thompson. The Cavaliers get 2 technical foul free throws. Then, because of the flagrant on Jared Allen, the Pistons will shoot 2 and get the ball. Garland's not going to miss many.
The problem is this pushes the lead up to 12, and you're under a minute. Pistons can negate those 2 free throws, but it still is a 3-possession game. And under a minute to play.
First free throw's up and in for Asar. Asar Thompson flagrantly fouled and made both free throws. Pistons with the ball. 112, 104, 56 seconds left. Malik inbounds to Cade. They're looking for somebody to shoot a 3, I'm sure. Cavaliers swarm on everybody. Malik Beasley turns, fires, it won't fall. Jalen Duren inside, back up, no, taps it up, yes. 41.9 left, 6-point game. Niang lumbers to forecourt. This is overplay, and the Cavaliers call timeout. I don't know if J.B. Bickerstaff wanted him to foul or not.
I don't think he may have. A little earlier, before that timeout, save seconds.
They're going to have to foul twice to put him on the line. Merrill, Garland, and the Pistons foul him. They're going to have to foul again.
You know, if the Pistons had committed that foul, which I do believe J.B. Bickerstaff wanted at about the
40-second mark.
Yes, I was going to say somewhere in the 30s. Now you got to do it again for sure.
They foul Niang.
Time up.
Oh, they're going to call a jump ball.
That wasn't wise on the part of Niang if you're Cleveland to huddle and hug the ball and allow himself to be tied up.
They were both there, and Jalen taps it to Cade. 20 seconds to play. Cade with a long 3. It's through! 3-point game. 16.6 to play. Garland in backcourt, bothered by Asar Thompson, who fouls him with 12.8 left. Not the perfect guy to foul, but this is the perfect guy to take a 3 you need it.
One step out of the logos, head on, nothing but net, made it a 1-possession game. Could Garland possibly miss 2 free throws here?
Well, he's an 88% free throw shooter. He's 2 for 2 tonight. These are a little tougher than your run-of-the-mill free throws. And he missed the first. Kind of threw that up there a little awkwardly. Marcus Sasser for Asar Thompson. One more.
Pistons have a timeout if they elect.
Pressure heats up a little bit here on Garland.
Lockout.
This one's up and in.
We'll push it up and go for 3 here and
4-point game.
Quickly as possible.
Marcus Sasser off the cage. Tries a 3 topside and a foul.
Did Cleveland do that intentionally? They didn't do it intentionally, but he's going to get 3 free throws,
Yeah,
George.
Niang fouled him.
And they still have that timeout. What should happen here, if Cade can make all 3 of these, it'll be a 1-point game, and the Pistons can use use a foul immediately. And even with 2 Cleveland makes, it's still a 3-point game.
Exactly.
And you got that timeout available. Important free throws here, Cade Cunningham.
Cade now 8 for 8 at the free throw line. He's high in the game with 33. That one's down. He has 34.
Pistons got
The
it.
Pistons trail by only 2.
And I like getting Thompson into the game here, along with Duren, to crash this glass
And
just
Ron
in
Holland.
case. Crashing the glass just in case he misses. No worries.
Got some defenders out there. Let's see what Cleveland can do. When pressured, Spruce
Fouled on the back end.
fouled by Malik Beasley.
Garland's going to the free throw line again, but as we said, he can only make this a 1-possession game, 3 points. And the Pistons do have a timeout.
Yeah, there was the foul before Spruce even got the ball.
Now the big thing for Garland, and the question, will he make both? Because if he misses one and the Pistons can get a 2-point deficit, then they'll have the option to try and win it.
First is up and in.
Remember what we said on the other end, block out here. If you are the Pistons, block out.
Garland got them both. Timeout Pistons. A triple sends us to overtime.
Here's the good news if you're the Pistons. You got 3-point shooters out there. Even Malik Beasley on an off night is dangerous in this situation.
Sure he is.
Hardaway is already knocked down 6, and Cade has come to life from triple and late. You know, those will be your 3 options out there. Cleveland knows not which guy will end up taking it. I imagine they'll try and get it out of Cade Cunningham. Sure. Unless they elect George, of course, to foul. That's always in play.
I don't think Malik Beasley, who has struggled, is any less dangerous at this point.
I agree.
He knows what it feels like. He knows how important it is, and he knows how good he is from distance. Malik is second in the NBA in the entire league in threes made, and he's first in catch and shoot threes.
When the red light haunts you, when the silver linings after you, don't you turn around away. Baby, it could be too late. I was there the day your world turned.
Switched it.
Cade comes to get it. Rises, fires. He's knocked down on the triple try.
It looked like
The
Cleveland.
foul is on Mobley.
I wonder if Cleveland was coming to try to foul. And in doing so, there's your contact as Cade Cunningham got a piece of Beasley. Can he make 6 free throws in a row in the last 2 possessions?
Well, the one that hits the rim goes. Now that makes it a lot easier on the next 2. Bam. 5 seconds left in regulation. Cade has 37.
Cleveland has no timeout, so be aware. They'll get it out of bounds and push it up the floor, so you better match up and know where everyone is.
Cade now has 20 points in the 4th quarter. Make it 21. 5 seconds left. Niang.
No foul.
Garland. Garland from midcourt. Wow! What are you going to do about that?
Wow.
Crowd amped up. They saw Cade make clutch free throw after clutch free throw after clutch free throw. Cade had 21 in the 4th. Darius Garland, 18 in the 4th.
Look at this. He shoots
This is from the logo.
And nothing but the bottom. I really feel bad for the Pistons because they saw this happen just 2 nights ago with the Atlanta Hawks and Trae Young. And tonight they did not play their best game. And they had players going out, with injuries, Tobias, and then fighting through it with Beasley. Cade got hurt. They did everything they could possibly do to give themselves a chance all the way back to a tie, only to have that happen. I feel bad.
Now they know they're good enough, and with all their people, they could be more than good enough. Say what you want, Darius Garland. You made the shot. You're allowed to talk. Sooner or later, the Pistons are going to get Jaden Ivey back. And everybody healthy, and look out. Our final. Cleveland on a midcourt almost triple by Darius Garland, 118. And the Pistons, 115. For Special K and our crew, I'm George Blaha. Thanks for joining us for our game coverage. Now to Mickey and Tim with Pistons Live postgame.
Man, the Pistons kept fighting right down to the buzzer, but all night long, the Cavaliers